the other one. Yeah, like it's gonna actually pile on the pressure like crazy. Even though neither of these two are actually traditionally pressure characters, they're gonna actually be able to start to look like it against each other. That's my guess.
Here we go. Starts out in speed.
Yeah, that's kind of like Soronie's go-to mode in the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
I never see her in Buster. She's always in speed or like jump.
Yeah, she doesn't use a lot of Buster. She really doesn't.
She's speed or jump in the beginning of the game. Like right now, we're seeing her going into jump just because of the maneuverability it gives her in the neutral in the beginning. When she has really high percent herself, you're going to see a lot of shield and jump as well, but this time in a very defensive way.
Yeah.
And then what you'll also see is if you happen to take the stock first against Soronie, you will see Smash at the beginning of her next stock.
Yes, that's where you want to do it. Smash has a good read on there, but like Smash has, it's increased knockback. It basically puts them at rage at 0 to an extent, like so. And you get increased knockback on yourself, and that's one of the reasons why, like the Shulks that really know what they're doing, when they hit 100, 110%, they don't ever switch to Smash, no matter how high you are.
Yeah, and honestly, that increased knockback is part of the reason why being Smash at the beginning of a stock is kind of stealth good.
Yeah.
Because you screw up their combos too.
Yeah.
Because their confirms all get messed up because they're not used to getting that much knockback on them.
Nah, I actually think
pivot grab to catch the roll there. I love it.
Speed pivot grabs are great, but she covers it with
nice trump there. And it looks like she's looking for a kill throw right now.
Yeah, that's exactly what she's doing. She's gonna probably switch off of this really soon if she doesn't get it in a second. And
switch off herself.
Jump is. Yo,
the shield didn't get to activate in time.
She didn't get to DI anything doing the Monado change.
Oh, but here we go. We see her in Smash again because it is the beginning of the stock. Gives her a fresh opportunity to take the stock with very minimal drawback if she messes up. So right now, Bubba, playing calm, not against, on the other side of the screen from Soronie. Counters the crash bomb.
Keep away game. And she's playing it well.
And this is absolutely what you need to do against Shulk. Shulk is again one of those characters where if he gets that stock lead specifically, he becomes a nightmare because closing out his stocks is difficult, but keeping him out is easy.
Yes, especially here. Getting ready to try to get a.
We're going for attempt
fair.
Number 2.
Fair, but wasn't enough to kill there.
And right now we got a trump into, tries to catch him with an up tilt, but the forward air actually lets him land safely, surprisingly. And here we go, jump.
Jump over.
She's not going to go in deep, though. Again, tries to read his getup, but Bubba playing more aggressively than Soronie is anticipating. Back air, though, does take it.
Yeah, and I mean, you cover a lot of space with back air. One little, he covers the air dodge landings pretty well. So.
And it was interesting to see how often Soronie was trying to call out the ledge get up with like a smash attack. Yeah. And every time she tried to do that, Bubba just came up with a nair or tossing the metal blade or something really aggressive. And I'd like to see Soronie make that adjustment to realize that Bubba's first thought on the ledge is to try pressing buttons and to do something more counter-reactive to that, as opposed to trying to make a hard call-out of an escape option.
Yeah, that's true. Wait and read his get-up reactions. Gets a footstool there, but didn't Z-drop beforehand, so the crazy Kamamushi setup was not there.
not in his heart today.
Yeah.
Bubba gets the chomp.
Back air.
Just a little bit of the back air, though, not really the killer. And right now, Soronie managing to get that spot dodge just before the grab reaches her. Going for Buster, something that we were both saying we never really get to see Soronie opt for.
She's trying to close out this percent change, I guess.
And I think that's probably the right call, because if you look at the clock right now, we're at a minute 40 left actually in this game. So timeout is a very real possibility, and I think Soronie recognizes that, and that's the reason why she's opting for Buster to try to close that gap when she can. Yeah. Okay, great up smash by Bubba there, catching the spot dodge by Soronie.
We start seeing shield mode now.
Yeah, here we go. We gotta
keep that survivability up.
Gotta start tanking these stocks really hard. The up smash actually reaching from that much of a distance. Bubba not falling into the second hit though.
Back air, hoping for a roll.
Oh, Z dropped the Metal Blade. Doesn't quite find anything significant off of it, but...
Soronie switching back to shield really needs a good spot here. That counter was not effective.
I like the thought behind it, but yeah, wasn't quite there to escape.
So, I don't like air counter with Shulk. It's very laggy. The way he glides after he activates it, it makes it very hard to nail like the hitbox of it. And so, like 7 out of 10 times of doing it, you just leave yourself completely open. Oh boy!
I'm seeing Soronie. So I know Soronie actually legitimately has a Sheik. She went to an Uprising, going solo Sheik and got second place.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah. So her Sheik is actually real, and I mean she's really close with Dravante, so I have a feeling probably she knows a lot of little intricate details just because of that as well. I mean, it's one of those things where like if someone's like a crewmate with somebody who makes a character, you can bet they know how to play that character too.
That's true. You play them enough, you will learn. And so. I guess this is the day and age. This is Pappy's 3, Pocket Sheik edition, I guess. Pocket
Sheik, yeah. After Jeffen before her, Soronie follows suit with her own Pocket Sheik.
The rise of Pocket Clouds. The decline of Pocket Clouds, huh?
Same color.
No, it's the same color. You do. You're right.
Everybody wants to be Void today. But I mean, all that being said, we got a clean 100% by Soronie on Bubba right now.
This is a completely different game.
I think this is a very smart counter pick by Soronie's end. Honestly, just because Sheik is able to close those gaps so quickly, like actually being in a position to punish Mega Man for doing things unsafely.
I mean, and we fall into the category of what we were talking about earlier with Sheik of Jeff's 42%. She's not gonna kill Mega Man for another. Without a hard forward smash or a hard bouncing fish off stage, like she needs a lot more going on here. So, the up air, but it might not have killed.
But she did read the air dodge. She just didn't wait quite long enough for it. But the delay, the thought there was really good. Right now, though, already over 100% lead still by Soronie.
Oh boy.
And right now...
Jab, jab, grab.
Yep.
She's going to get the bouncing fish confirmed there.
Close that out. I'm surprised Bubba wasn't actually actively air dodging that sort of setup. I guess sometimes you just need to die to it first before you remember to always air dodge in that situation.
I had problems adjusting to new Sheik once that patch happened. Yeah. Because that just wasn't the normal thing that happened in that scenario. Just forward throw the bouncing fish. That wasn't a thing. Yeah. So I definitely made the same mistakes for a while.
I was really digging that ledge pressure actually by Bubba. I don't know if you saw what he was doing with that Metal Blade, but he was using it to really efficiently cover Soronie's get-up options there. But Soronie eventually found her way back. But again, credit where credit is due, Bubba. Nice stuff.
Yeah. Soronie showing she can play Sheik with the best of them.
Yeah. And right now, she's just got to keep calm and carry on this lead. Right now, Bubba is finding his stray hits, especially in Sheik's disadvantage state. Yeah. Just enough disjoint to really challenge her air game.
Sheik has a disadvantage state?
Yeah, called double jumping and tornado. That's her disadvantage state. I'm not sure if that's what that actually was. I'm assuming it's what it was because I don't usually see people die to that otherwise.
No, you're right.
Yeah. To the stream audience, in case any of you don't know, if you are ever caught in Mega Man Tornado, for your life, you do not double jump.
Correct.
You die if you double jump. I need to make that clear because I see it happen all too often.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's just like a knowledge when it happens.
Yeah, it's just like whoops.
You just don't. It's really easy to never die from that move.
Yeah.
You just don't jump in it. You jump at the end of the move.
You give him the free 10%. It's okay.
Yeah.
Because if you jump in the wind box, you die.
Right, and there's no real follow-up Mega Man has off it.
Yeah.
So.
Right now, though, Soronie's still in a very dominant position right now. Bubba's going to need to find a few more smart options here. And he's going in a little too hard. Like, I personally don't like going for ledge trump that early in your opponent's stock. Because if he successfully gotten that, he wouldn't have really gotten a kill. And now that just wakes Soronie up to the fact that, oh, my opponent likes ledge trumping. So now you're not going to get it when you actually have the opponent at a death percent.
It's true. I feel like that's a oh no, still holding on. But I feel like ledge trap is a tool that you want to use as a mix-up.
Yeah.
Like you don't, and not like the main part of your mix-up either. Like you want it to be like the trick.
Yeah, the trick is just like, oh, you were hanging on ledge so long to skip my earlier mix-ups, but now that you're almost dead, that's how you die.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the punchline to the joke you're setting
There you
up.
go.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's one of my like favorite analogies. Is that all good conditioning in mind games and fighting games are actually jokes.
Yeah. No,
because the conditioning is the setup. It's knock knock, who's there,
yeah, right.
and the punchline is interrupting
knock.
cow. Moo! And
knock knock, who's there?
And we're going to FD right now. I know Mega Mans actually do like the stage. I mean, I saw Kamamushi pick it a whole bunch at Evo against everybody.
I think it's because you kind of just, if there's a limit there, where do you go? Like, really?
Like there's no platform, so you have to jump above, and then there's a lemon up there too, and then you're all your options are covered. You're actually just
shield too long, and he says, "Ooh, there's a grab."
There's a free grab. Here we go.
As I was walking towards you with this lemon barrage, like. So, yeah, no, it totally makes sense as to why. That was an interesting finish to that crash bomber.
I mean, it's one way to do it. Sometimes you just get the little punishes in your life. The happy little punishes, the Bob Ross style, as I call it.
Yeah. But very even game. Literally 1% difference.
Wow. We, honestly, given how the past two games have went, I would not be surprised if like this got dangerously close to time. I'm not saying that as a bad thing either. I love seeing a game go to time because that's just more gameplay for me to watch, but I don't know.
Depends on what kind of games you like to watch. A lot of people like the hypeness, and that would have been a really good up air had he come any closer to her, really.
Yeah.
But it was a good fade back. And she waited, hoping the air dodge was coming, but he jumped.
Soronie being really hungry for these bouncing fishes, and like she did get the first one on Battlefield, but I think ever since Bubba's been like a little bit alert to them. Like you haven't seen him really fall for it at all, especially at death percent. So I'd like to see if Soronie has anything else in her kit to sort of mix him up and kill him with that instead. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she's gonna go back to.
Never mind. I am full of it, guys.
Man.
That's the reason why I'm talking and not playing right now.
Oh boy, that was
a good
really just a call out.
Yeah, like it was nice because she actually waited significantly longer than she had been waiting with her earlier bouncing fishes, which is why that one worked. Because like you saw, like Bubba actually was nervous a little bit, but then he had time to pull out his leaf shield, and she hadn't done anything yet. He was like, okay, well maybe she's not gonna go for it. And he started jumping forward, and then bam, bouncing fish.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And here we go, another bouncing fish, this time off of back air. Just some little nice guaranteed damage. And right now we got ourselves a similar situation to the last time. Very solid percent lead by Soronie, but we do know Mega Man does have the capacity to close the stock out on any just good instinct. Back throw, back air I was going to say.
Yeah, that was good. It was a good like pressure. It's like, please do something unsafe.
Yeah.
I'm going to put this back air out here.
And
saying that about Sheik is do something unsafe, you know. Not saying much, but
yeah.
more than a bouncing fish.
You're kind of really counting your eggs before they hatch on that bet, but. And there we go. Great edge coverage by Soronie right now, keeping Bubba at bay. Bubba gets a back throw, doesn't quite kill though. Soronie making her way back to the ledge, makes it past. Oh, but good on her not jumping, recognizing that that's what cost her stock earlier against the tornado shooter.
Ooh.
Oof.
Bubba, he wanted it. I love
Bubba messed it up. Bubba like you saw him get the footstool. You could feel him like curse, like dang it, where was the Z drop?
Do it correct order.
Yeah. Where was the Z drop? But still. Oh, bouncing fish catching just the thigh of Mega Man right there. And
and a good, there's the punchline.
There's the punchline, exactly.
Interrupting cow.
Interrupting Sheik, interrupting fish.
Interrupting fish, yes.
That's what it is.
There it is.